Can you believe it? 5 years. Wakeup Carolina is celebrating 5 years of working and serving in our greater community. You know, sometimes I have to pinch myself and say, can you imagine? 5 years ago, I had no idea what was needed. But this community shared what was needed. What I thought was just my experience alone and my family's was anything but. Over the past 5 years, we grew from a conversation into acknowledging that young adults need a place to come and meet and gather, and that we are a space for you to call, come, meet, gather, and we will sit with you. We will sit with you and listen without judgment, but be able to share through lived experience what we've done and where we are. So I'm excited for you to get a peek of the work we have been fortunate enough to do, that you've supported, that our greater community has supported, and without you, we would not be honoring the past 5 years, and we're excited to where this will go. So tonight is an event that we've done for 3 years, and it was a true testament to the partnership, what a community is. A community stands alongside of you, individuals through the really great times and some of the most challenging times. And to be able to be part of something bigger than me, bigger than my family, bigger than our organization is a community.
I think Wakeup Carolina has a huge impact on our community. We know that opioid overdoses are an all-time high after the pandemic, and then the use of fentanyl being in all the drugs on the street. So some of the measures that we take as far as harm reduction, Narcan distribution and training, fentanyl testing strip kits that are new recently, all of those measures are really helpful for keeping people alive so that they can get help.
My life, I was just lucky enough to get involved with them, and I had a mission to help people that are going through what I went through years ago since I've been in recovery. So I've been able to help lots of people one-on-one. I started a meeting there. I've been able to help groups of people. So I've been able to accomplish my mission since when I got clean.
You know, it's been a walk. We've been walking right alongside of one another for 5 years, acknowledging me, what I know, what I don't know, as well as the town and the leadership within the town and the leadership of law enforcement to recognize what they do and don't know and be willing to build something together that we hope is sustainable and that is lasting and that is authentic and true, that we truly care about each and every person in the greater community and whatever we can do together and to build one another to make it better.
For me personally, you know, I'm in recovery myself, and Creighton's House and Wakeup Carolina as a whole was really monumental in my own recovery journey. When I was first trying to get sober, I found Creighton's House through the program director at the time, Nate Lyles, who I knew from College of Charleston. And he connected me to other young people who were walking the same walk that I was. And it just served as a place where I could come as I was, you know, didn't have to be shined up and pretty, and connect with other young people. So like being able to have that safe space where I could come authentically as I was really crucial for opening my mind up to different avenues of recovery.
The strength that we wake up with when we don't know what that day is going to bring, we don't have it. But to know that there are others that have walked this path, that are willing to be there with you, is probably one of the most difficult places. But to know here we are all tonight, those in recovery, those honoring their loved ones, their sons, their wives, their children, their friends, for the hope that it's going to be better and the strength that we're all together. Maybe we don't know how it's going to look, but we're all in this together, and that brings a lot of power, for sure. So tonight brings about the power, strength, and hope. That's what strength is. It's the strength and the power of hope.
When you're looking for treatment for yourself or for a family individual, it's a very crazy thing just to search on the internet. So what we do is we can help walk the walk with you, help provide that guidance. One of the things that I do for people, say somebody's mom reaches out to me and they want to get into treatment, but they're not sure where to start. What I do is I can call the treatment center, figure out what the day-to-day looks like, figure out what insurance is accepted, what the prices are going to be. So I can handle all that for them so that when it comes down to it, I have a list of phone numbers. They can call and figure out which one is the right one for them, rather than them Googling on the internet, not really knowing what to be looking for. So I think that's a big thing that we provide, because I know in my experience when my mom was looking for treatment centers, she relied on the Dr. Phil website. So, you know, we want to have better resources for these people to send their kids, and we're not going to send your kid or you somewhere that we wouldn't go ourselves. I think our network is really a great starting point for what we provide in the community. Aside from that, the harm reduction is amazing. We have people come back and tell us that the Narcan kits that we provided them or trained them in, they've been able to reverse an overdose with that. For families, our mother's group and our dad's group and our siblings group allows for family members to come and talk about the impact that the disease has had on them. And I think that's really important, because this is a family disease and everybody's impacted by, not just the person that's using. So I think those are all really, really amazing ways that we can touch our community. This is a place where you can show up authentically as you are. And for me, getting to do that was so important. And it allowed me to start building that trust with people that wanted to help me.
To think how much we've grown into, to think how much we've grown from 5 years ago starting a conversation. Where will we be in a year? Where will we be in 5? My hope is that we double and triple the numbers of individuals and families we're already serving. My hope is that we have a larger space to meet those needs. It starts with you, one person, one conversation, $1, 1 hour of your time. We need you to go to this next level. This is exciting times, and we're excited to share it with you. And I mean, it is really hard to believe, but you know, what a gift. What a gift that this community has held us up for 5 years, one person at a time, helping one person at a time.